Kristaps Porzingis is now a member of the New York Knicks, and he joins us here on the Michael Kay Show. It's Don LaGreca and Dave Rothenberg. Chris, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All right, so what's the first thought that shoots into your mind when you hear your name mentioned with the 4th overall pick?
Just an amazing feeling. My agent told me, a few minutes before I actually got drafted, he told me, the Knicks are going to select you, and I couldn't believe it. Until I actually didn't hear my name called, I wasn't believing it. And once I heard my name called, it was just a great feeling and a feeling of relief.
I have to apologize for New Yorkers all around because we hear your name, you're taken 4th, and then the boos rain down at the Barclays Center. Did it bother you at all? Does it motivate you? And what's your thought when you're getting booed by the home crowd?
In that moment, I didn't hear anything. I was just trying to enjoy the moment with my family. Just gave them a big hug. I was really happy that the Knicks drafted me, and hopefully with this season I can turn those boos into cheers, and let the Knicks crowd get to know me better.
Chris, what were your impressions of Phil Jackson?
Legendary. Phil, I think Phil will put me in a situation where I can succeed, and I'm very lucky to be under his arm, or how do you say it?
You could say under his arm, tutelage, whatever you like to say. When you look at your game and you give us a little analysis of your game, what is it? Because most of us, myself included, Don included, we've seen highlights of you. We've never seen you in an actual game. Tell us about what kind of player you are.
First of all, I'm a guy who loves the game. I'm very passionate about the game. I love the game. Just can be in hours shooting just by myself in the gym. And then, my strengths would be my length, my ability to run the court, my ability for my size, my athleticism, and just my ability to stretch the floor at my shot.
Chris, do you think of yourself more as a forward or a center?
Right now, I see myself more as a forward. In the future, obviously I will gain weight, I will get stronger, so maybe I can move to the center position.
What do you pattern your game after? Do you have that guy that you look and you say, that's who I've worked to achieve to be? Or does your game at 7-1, a guy that can stand outside and shoot and defend and rebound, are you not patterned after anybody?
Yeah, of course. I watch a lot of guys like KG, Dirk Nowitzki. I've seen a lot of Anthony Davis and of course, Pau Gasol, those guys. I try to watch a lot of tape of those guys and learn from them.
Kristaps Porzingis, first-round draft pick of the New York Knicks, joins us here on the Michael Kay Show. What knowledge did you have of New York City before the whole draft process started?
I know it's a historic place, a great organization, and it was my dream. As I said before the draft, it was my dream to play for the Knicks, so I'm very happy to be here.
What about the city itself, Manhattan?
It was my first time in New York was 3 weeks ago, so I don't know a lot about the city. I've seen a little bit. It's the biggest city in the world, I guess, and it's crazy. You need a lot of time to actually visit all those places and see how big and how beautiful the city is.
How about the triangle? What's your familiarity with the triangle? Because if you're going to come here and play for Phil Jackson and play with the Knicks, and I'm sure he told you this when you chatted with him a couple of times, that's what they're going to run here. Are you comfortable in the triangle set? Do you know about it?
I don't know much about the triangle. I still got a lot of learning to do. I know the basics, but I'm very looking forward to learning it, and I think I'll fit in pretty well.
Earlier today, we had one of your assistant coaches, Audie Norris, on, and he said that you remind him of Dirk Nowitzki. Do you agree with that? And does that put any pressure on you that you're being compared by somebody that to one of the greats of the game?
Sure, it doesn't put pressure on me. That shows that people see that potential in me, and now for me, it's just somebody compares me to such a great player. For me, it's motivation to work hard and maybe one day be as great as those guys.
Even the biggest Porzingis fans have said that they look at you, and I don't say this in a negative way, but kind of as a project, as a guy that's not going to put an immediate stamp on the NBA, going to be more of a player for 3, 4, 5 years down the road. Do you see yourself coming in and being a good NBA player next year? Do you see yourself coming in and being a guy that learns the game, that's more of a project? How do you see yourself as far as next season and then beyond at this level?
I see myself ready, but it depends on. I'll have to prove myself. I'll have to earn my minutes. First, I'm just gonna go out there. Whenever I get a time on the court, I'll play as hard as I can. Just prove to the coach that I'm worthy of playing. But obviously, I'm ready since the first game or whatever, mentally to be ready for that moment and contribute from the first moment.
Have any of the current Knicks reached out and spoken to you at all since you were drafted?
Not really. I haven't met any guys yet.
Are you excited to play with Carmelo Anthony?
I'm very excited. Very excited.
No, I guess.
I think it will be a great experience for me. And just learning from Carmelo, just being around him day to day, what he does on and off the court. I think it will be great learning experience for me.
Besides being consumed with basketball, what are some of the other things that you do in your free time?
I love going to the beach. Whenever I have a day off, I try to go to the beach, just hang out, relax, not think about anything. And I love playing ping pong, too. I'm
a terrific ping pong player. Really. No, I'm not exaggerating. World-class ping pong player. If you ever want to have a match, we can go, we can play. I was a very good tennis player, and it usually translates to ping pong as well. But I would love to take you onto the ping pong court, if that's what it's called. And
the table.
Well, but it's a court.
How good can you be at it if you don't know the surface of
we're
which
not
it's played?
We're not going to go on the table, right?
He's got an anger management problem too, Chris. Be careful of this guy. That's
not true.
He's a bad loser.
I don't like to lose, but you don't like to lose either. Now, someone told us this earlier. Are you a big cartoon guy? Is that true?
I'm not a big cartoon guy, but I watch cartoons sometimes, yeah.
What are your favorites?
When I was a kid, I used to watch Ed, Edd n Eddy. Now I'm more like a Simpsons, Family Guy.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
When he was a kid, he's 19.
When I was 19, I referred to myself as a kid. So, wow, that's pretty cool, man. There's so much to look forward to seeing you, Chris. Best of luck in the future, and looking forward to seeing you play here at Madison Square Garden.
Thank you very much, guys.
Congratulations.
All right, that's Kristaps Porzingis.